Represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, President Tinubu discloses that the decision to establish the Sedc was deliberate to provide a platform for long-term regional planning and development, adding that development must reflect in the lives of the people.
This vehicle was created to mobilize resources from the diaspora, capital markets and development finance institutions, and to channel them into infrastructure and human capital development across the region. From energy infrastructure to transport connectivity, from industrial clusters to skill development and enterprise, the pathways to accelerated growth are clear. What will determine its success is discipline, coordination, and a shared sense of purpose.
The Southeast governors who took turns to speak canvassed more synergy and collaboration, pointing out the need for shared aspiration and commitment.
Southeast is not an island. Economically speaking, the Southeast is an insignificant part of the national and global economy. Our wealth is largely outside of the Southeast, sadly. The world won't adjust to us. Rather, we will be largely impacted by the trends elsewhere, or we opportunistically position to take advantage of the headwinds around the world.
My recommendation will be the development of a broad energy industry strategy anchored on three connected approaches, namely resource identification and optimization, sustained investments in critical energy infrastructure, and adoption of the right market outlook. At the center of this model should be value creation, customer satisfaction, and fair deal for every stakeholder group.
For too long, we have looked at our 5 states as individual islands. But the era of the solitary paths is over. Today, I propose the birth of the Southeast Common Market. A bold, borderless unification of our commerce, our talent, and our industrial grit by fusing our 5 distinct economies into one powerhouse. We're no longer just negotiating for a seat at the table. We're actually building the tables ourselves.
I hereby affirm a Vision 2050 regional pledge on behalf of the government of Ebonyi State to prioritize agriculture and solid minerals as strategic input for industrial growth, not as ends in themselves. To invest in shared regional infrastructure, energy transport, logistics, and digital systems that lower costs and rise competitiveness.
The Managing Director of Southeast Development Commission, Michael Okoye, gives an assurance that the Commission will produce a bankable working document and master plan within 6 weeks to guide regional development.
The Southeast Vision 2050 is not a declaration of arrival, it's just a declaration of intent. An intent to coordinate rather than fragment, to plan rather than react, and to build institutions rather than personalities, and to pursue development as the most enduring form of justice. In the coming months, Your Excellencies, this forum will translate into a prioritized pipeline of region-wide projects, a financing strategy, and a shared implementation framework.
The 30-year Southeast Development Plan, titled Vision 2050, when fully implemented, will see the region take its pride of place among the Committee of States in Nigeria.